contract, recently we've seen a number of very long-term deals like those for Votto, Fielder. These contracts take players well past the age that history shows decline, there's a performance decline, and injuries can increase. How do you think these deals are going to look in their later years, and what impact will they have on the game?
Well, I wish I can tell you. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. All I can tell you right now is where we at and the contract that I signed, take it one day at a time, and then maybe look at 10 years from now and see how good a contract was.
Mark Schwartz with ESPN. Albert, a two-part question. First of all, can you, in a short amount of time, in 6 games, see any difference in the way American League pitchers pitch to you as opposed to the way National League pitchers did? That's the first one.
Not really, to tell you the truth. It's just 6 games, you just said it. I mean, this is a long season. Obviously, a slow start, but now as a player, as a team too, I think you know, we were expecting coming out of the gate and having a great start, and you know, we 2-4, and I think that's more disappointing than the season that I started. You know, what 5 for 20 something. So it's a long season. I've been in this situation before, and just take it one day at a time. And 162 games, believe me, it's a long season. We'll see where we're at.
Someone, maybe Mike Socha, said you're thinking too much. How do you account for the relatively slow start by your standards?
Probably. I mean, try to do too much. I mean, we're human. I mean, I'm a human. Sometimes I think and try to do too much, but I think after a week or two, everything is slowed down, and hopefully it doesn't wait that long. Maybe today, who knows? So, you know, but I don't think about that. I think about getting myself prepared every day for the game and try to do whatever I can to help this organization to win. And, you know, that's my job. And at the end, it doesn't matter if I go 5-5 or 5. If we get the win, that's what we're here for.
Nick Medanis, News 12 of the Bronx. Albert, the Bronx has a large Dominican population, so some of them love the Yankees and some of them love you. Can you just talk about what it means to you to represent that community?
Well, it's great. I'm blessed, you know, to be able to see where the Lord has taken me. You know, coming out of the Dominican Republic, which I'm really proud to be a Latin player, and I represent not just the Dominican, but Latin America. I just it's a blessing. So coming here to New York, I would say, like you said, you're gonna see a lot of Latin fans pulling for the Yankees, but also they've been pulling for the Latin players. So it's just an honor to be here, and I'm gonna try to do the best to represent not just the Latin, but help our ball club to win too.
Hi, Albert. Barry Coleman, Records.com. You've played in some obviously very big games in your career, just the World Series. But what does it feel like to open the season with Yankee Stadium?
I'll tell you the truth. You know, it's no disrespect in the history of this organization, the Yankees, but I'll take it like every other part. You know, getting here early, watching my video, getting prepared to the game, and at the end, it's just a game. Nothing changed. Obviously, maybe the fans are louder, but everything else is the same. The game doesn't change because you're playing Yankee Stadium. I mean, the rules are the same. You just need to get yourself out there and prepare yourself, you know, for the game. Obviously, you know the history, and I've been here in the city before, in the old ballpark, which there were many history than the new ones. So, you know, it's, to me, it's nothing different than any other ballpark. And no disrespect, like I say, the history, just that's the way I take it.
Hi, Albert Sweeney from WFAN. I think you touched on it a minute ago. You talked about pressing because it's human nature. Has there been maybe a little bit more of that this year for you, simply because new team, big contract, different than years past for you?
No. You know, I had a great spring. It always seems like every time a player has a great spring, they start the season real slow, and when you struggle in spring training, you break out early in the year. But you know, like I say, it's just 6 games, guys. I mean, this is still, we got 156 games to go. So you know, it's a long season. Maybe if I would have been here in 500 in the 6th game, we wouldn't talk about the struggle. So, but I mean, 6 games, I think that I went through this before. I went through this last year. So, and my number at the end were right where probably a lot of people were saying it wasn't my numbers, but at the end we were able to accomplish a World Series, and that's what we played for. And you know, that was last year. So this year, I'm gonna try to do the best that I can to help this organization to get there. At the end, it's not about my number. It's a group, an organization, and we're gonna try to accomplish what we play for, and that's to be a world champion.
Hi, Albert. Jack Curry, Yes Network. What kind of challenges does a pitcher like Kuroda pose for you?
Every pitcher you face is always a challenge. You know, they're gonna come after you with the best stuff, and you have to have your A game. You know, the good thing is that they might strike you out your first at bat, your second at bat, but you still maybe have 2 or 3 at bats that you can do some damage against. But he's a great pitcher. You know, faced him many times in the National League, and you know, he's really competitive out there. He missed his pitch, his off speed in and out, and has a really good splitter. But you know, we're just gonna be ready to play today.
Hi, Albert. Ron Blum from AP. In 2 months with the Angels, new surroundings, new team, are there ever moments you miss St. Louis?
I'm way past that, man. I'm in new uniform. You know, that's something that when I make this decision, you know, yes, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, you miss that because you know, you never thought you were gonna be in that situation. But you know what? I have a new family right now, new teammates, and that's what my focus is, and try to do the best that I can, you know, to help this organization.
Albert, Germán Tavares de New York Noticias. 2 preguntas en una. ¿Le cuesta después de 11 temporadas con los Cardenales ajustarse a un nuevo equipo y ajustarse a una nueva liga? Y la otra.
Nada, gracias le doy a Dios siempre por darme la oportunidad de ser dominicano y de ser latino y representar no solamente a la cultura dominicana, pero a la americana entera. Yo creo que Dios me ha llevado a un nivel cada día y le doy gracias a Él por la bendición que me ha dado. Cambiando la liga, la pelota no cambia. Lo único que la diferencia que hay de la Liga Nacional a la Americana es que tiene el DH. Pero después todo igual, las reglas son iguales, la pelota es la misma. Quizás no se juega la pequeña bola, como dicen, que tocan y mágica ron, pero al final todo es lo mismo. Uno se tiene que ajustar a los pitchers, igual que la Liga Nacional.
Albert, Enrique Rojas, ESPN Deportes. Mucha gente ha querido convertir esta serie en más que una serie Angels Yankees, Alex Rodríguez, Albert Pujols. Independientemente de que eso no es lo más importante, ¿cómo te sientes tú de que 2 dominicanos dominen el escenario y monten un show aquí, que sean las figuras centrales en sentido general de esta serie?
Bueno, le doy gracias a Dios, de verdad, porque como te digo, eso ha sido parte de mi carrera, pero no, yo no me voy a concentrar en eso. Esto no es Albert Pujols y Alex Rodríguez, esta es la organización de los angelinos contra los Yankees, y vamos a tratar de hacer lo mejor que pueda, parte de nuestra organización, para ganar el juego hoy, igual que los Yankees van a hacer la suya. Yo creo que lo más importante es no concentrarnos en la cosa que ustedes escriben, porque al final nos vamos a poner más presión, prepararnos y a ver qué va a pasar durante el juego.